Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play A Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I'm your host VGMKoren, and if that music didn't make you nostalgic, you need to stop this video, go buy a time machine, play this game 15 years in the past. You can sit next to me if you'd like and we'll play it together. Then come back here, watch this video, and we can go ahead and start talking about this. Oh my god, A Link to the Past, it's such an amazing game. So let's go ahead and get started here and input our name, which will, of course, be Link. Now, when I was a kid, I was really bad at letters, so I would come back over here and put, like, capitals randomly in, but we're not doing that. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, no, this has gone bad. How do I fix this? Okay. Well, so far things are going terribly, which is always a good sign for my Let's Plays. So, yes, welcome. I hope you're going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this. Link to the Past was one of the first games I ever actually played. I'm going to talk about that after we start the game. Because first, it's a dark and spooky night. Help me. Please help me. I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard, Aghanim, has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the Seven Wise Men's seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Link, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. Okay, bye, mysterious person, whoever you are. I'm just going to completely ignore what you said and break all your pots in rage. Oh, rage-breaking pots. So yes, Link to the Past, one of the first games I ever actually played. Now, I didn't actually own it when I played it. Oh yeah, I got the lamp. Now you can light torches and see your way in the darkness. Well, the only thing to do with a lamp is to go outside. Now, as I was saying, I actually didn't own Link to the Past the first time I played it. I played it at my cousin's house. And that was, you know, kind of one of those moments where it's like, I need a Super Nintendo and to become a gamer. And, oh man, I played it. I got the game a couple of years later because when you're a kid and, like, you know, 8, everything feels like a couple of years. I couldn't tell you when I actually got the game. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, you're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep. But I'm on an adventure. But anyways, I got the game and I sat down and I probably played it for a week straight, beat it completely, and I have not played it since. That was like when I was, you know, 8, 10, 6. One of those ages is probably closer to right than the others, but I don't remember which one it is because I'm terrible. Anyways, if you haven't been watching the game, we just found a hole outside the castle that's filled with rainwater and jumped in it because that's what we do. Ugh, Link, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade. Hold the B button. Then release it using the secret technique hounded by our people. Link, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your something. Is he dead? Oh yeah, he's dead. We can walk all over his corpse. Glorious. Anyways, with that, we are on an adventure, and I love Super Nintendo games so much. It hasn't even been 5 minutes, and I have already committed murder. You can't get that fast of a murder in any other games. Not in today's games. They're like, oh, you need to have a couple of reasons to have your murder. Yeah, rupees! 5 of them. That's money, just so you know. But yeah, I haven't played Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past since I was like 10 years old. So I didn't actually practice for this. Well, I made sure that the controls worked, but aside from that, I really didn't do a whole lot. So this will be not a blind playthrough because I do remember most things, like how it's amazingly fun to poke bushes with your sword. Don't take that in any other context than the one I just provided you with. And yeah, I'll just be going through this now. As you can probably imagine, this will not be a complete run-through most likely because I don't remember it very well, let's be honest. Oh god, I really need to not get caught up in cutting grass. It's one of the most fun things to do in Zelda for no discernible reason. Anyways, we're in the castle now, so of course the only thing to do for a kid that's like 10 years old is to murder all of the castle's guardians without a single shred of remorse. Glory to someone. Anyways, it's totally okay because the voice in our head told us to go murder everyone and to save her. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go the direction I think is the right... Ooh, money. Rupees in this game are like candy. You have to pick them up because why wouldn't you pick up free candy? I'm going to go ahead and stab you guys. Excellent. So yeah, I've been really looking forward to starting this. I actually meant to start it a few days sooner, but real life intervened and got in the way because real life is terrible. And that's the worst. So we found this staircase downwards, and of course there are more people to murder in our quest to find the voice in our head. I love that quest. Stab, stab, stab. Blue Knights of course take 3 hits if you're familiar at all with old Zelda, and that was a small key. And this is a map. You can use it to see your current position and the rest of the dungeon. Press X. This is the map. This map actually is kind of terrible. I never used this as a kid because it confused the hell out of me. Now I can see that I was probably a dumb kid, but we've been over that already. Anyways, keys open locked doors in case you couldn't guess that. In which case, I'm sorry. And, you know, there's a bottomless void in the bottom of Hyrule Castle because that is where guards go to die when they're killed by, you know, the little kids. Another thing about Link to the Past is that your grandfather is a jerk. He gives you a sword that is less powerful than random pots you can find lying around because he's a jerk. I don't actually remember if he's your grandfather, if he's your father, if he's your pimp, if he's your sugar daddy. He's something and I don't know what it is. Something terrible, though. Alright, so... yeah, I saw that candy. I love rupees. So, yes, we have a magic meter, a lamp which consumes magic to use, and oh no, all the doors are locked and there's not a key. Whatever shall we do? Well, there's only one guy to murder. Oh, that did it. Zelda puzzles are fairly easy. I mean, they're not at all, but again, I haven't played this game since I was a kid, so I'm kind of just sitting here going, wow, that's really it? Anyways, this is the boomerang. Give it a try. To select an item, press the start button. Alright, button. Alright, we've got this boomerang. It's gonna be sweet. Let's try it out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Throw that rang. Okay, that's enough. Oh, wait. Time stop boomerang. Yeah. Because Link's cool like that. Yes, moving up and down stairs for some reason stops the flow of time, which is a much better superpower than a sword, or a spin attack, I would have to say. I mean, if I could stop time just by walking up and down stairs, I have no idea what I would do with that, because it sounds pretty useless. Like, maybe I'd use my phone and respond to texts on it. Not that anyone ever texts me because I'm a horrible person. Anyways, these pots are filled with hearts. Why are they filled with hearts? Because it's a boss. Kind of. Throw pots at him. I remember this from when I was a kid. Now, he's not very hard because you can very obviously see his attack pattern. He's not actually a boss. He's just kind of there. Alright. You got a big key. This is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot, because small keys are terrible. Thank you, Link. I had a feeling you were getting close. Hi, voice in my head. Link, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle that you murdered without actually knowing that. I fear the worst for my father. Oh, wow. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Yes. Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. Alright, voice in my head. And 5 more rupees. At least they gave her some money, because princesses, I mean, they don't mind being put in a jail cell as long as you give them a little bit of spending money for while they're in there. It's a good thing to do for them. It's a kindness. I mean, she also might not exist. There may have just been 5 rupees in a prisoner's treasure chest. Why are there treasure chests in the prison? And I don't know. I'm gonna stop asking this. That jingle is going to be something you hear a lot over this Let's Play. I hope you like it. Now then, thankfully, all the people that we murdered haven't respawned, because this is a Super Nintendo game and they remember the enemies you killed, which is actually kind of surprising. I think that it only lasts for as long as you're in a dungeon, but it is... Oh wait, no, it only lasts for an X number of screens, because I did kill those guys, but now they're back. Now, unlike going upstairs, jumping off ledges does not stop the flow of time, so keep that in mind in case I don't have any idea where that knowledge would be applicable. I'm sorry. I really don't. Anyways, we're on the first floor, but the voice in our head has not decided to tell us how or where the secret passage is, so, as always, we have to look around. But if I was going to place a secret passage, it would totally be in the throne room. So that's where we're going, because it's in the throne room. Also, isn't it kind of great that you can murder people and just get their hearts and consume them to regain your life force? That is also a better superpower than spinning. There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to Sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. Well, way to make me look like a liar, voice in my head, Zelda. Okay. Let's go ahead and go up there. And now we are in the throne room, the second floor. And they're 2 hard enemies. Oh no, but Link's too cool. Oh god, I remember all the little tricks. I actually have... Okay, this is a disclaimer because I actually just finished playing A Link Between Worlds, which is why I'm actually not being terrible like I usually am. That ornamental shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left. From the left. Alright, so as she might have noted, you do need a light. Now, fun Zelda trivia. If you don't pick up the lantern initially, it will be in all of those 5 rupee chests that we passed by on our way through. Because they really, really want you to get the lantern before now. And it's actually kind of cool. I don't see that brought up often, and I really wish I had shown that off instead of deciding to get it immediately. But I am a terrible person, and this is what I did instead. Now, as you can see, we can't see. Haha, wordplay. But if you light lanterns, then you can see, and oh no, rats. Not bats, thankfully, though. If it was bats, I might have to have a fit. So the more lanterns you light, as you might guess, the brighter the room gets until it's super bright and awkward for everyone involved. Just like something that involves being in the dark and then turning lights on and then it's awkward. Oh god, snakes. Thank you for saving me from my bottomless void, and thankfully you can eat snake hearts too. Spoilers, you can actually eat the hearts of everything that you see. Because Link is a terrible person just like me. After my own heart. I'm so happy. Okay. So, you're probably going to take, if you're bad like me, you're probably going to take damage from the snakes because they're just going to come at you and you're too busy running forwards to actually pay attention. And oh my god, that was a bat. Thankfully it didn't kill us. Alright, so now we have a small key, so we should find a small door. Now, Zelda games are very peculiar about their small keys because they're kind of how you progress in a dungeon. I mean, you find a key and then you go through the door that key relates to, and that's basically the dungeon progression. After passing through these sewers, we will be very close to Sanctuary. Oh yeah, let's be careful. Well, I can't do that. And that is a lot of rats. Okay. Yeah. Spin attacks. Ooh, a red piece of candy, or rupee, is worth 20 pieces of candy, or rupees. You know, as a kid, I thought rupees were just this great, name for a fictional currency that when I found out there was a real currency called a rupee, I was just shocked and appalled, and I couldn't take it seriously. And that's why I failed economics. I didn't actually fail economics because I didn't take economics, but you know. Close enough? Alright, super... Where is the way out? Okay, there's the way out. Is there anything else in this room? Probably nothing that I care about. I'm sure I just passed the most important secret in the game for no good reason at all. Alright, let's go ahead and light up the room, kill us some bats. Oh god, we need a key. I hope it wasn't in that other room. Oh god. Alright, well maybe sometimes in Zelda, if you can't find keys, they will pop out of the bodies of enemies because they ingested them and then ran at you to attack you. Because that makes sense in their minds. The people in Legend of Zelda are not very smart. Oh no, what's this? It's a cracked wall, which makes a strange noise when we poke it with our sword. Remember this, because I probably won't. Cracked walls need a certain secret item to use. Alright, let's not screw up the first block puzzle in the game. This is another thing that Zelda uses a lot is block puzzles. So if you just push the block, it'll move naturally and you won't have to look like an idiot in front of everyone. It'll be a good time for you. Not for me though, but for you. Alright, let's go ahead and commit some more rat aside. Huh, even Legend of Zelda manages to have you killing rats in sewers. This is kind of a thing with games, and of course there's the green void beyond, which is kind of terrifying. Yeah, let's go with terrifying. Sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. But which switch do you pull? There's no way of knowing. Alright, so I'm gonna guess it's this switch. No, unfortunately if you pull the wrong switch, you just get Snake Land. And Snake Land is a place that no one sane should ever want to be, because, I mean, there's snakes! Why would you want to be there? Alright. Let's go ahead and stab you to death. Alright, now that that's done with, we can go pull the other lever. You have to pull the lever to open the door. Press the A button and hold down on the control pad. Well, I guess that would have... I mean, I already pulled that lever. Okay. Do I have purple hair? Anyways, let's go into Sanctuary, where the music gets very creepy. Princess Zelda, are you safe? Is this your doing, Link? Yes, it was Link who helped me escape from the dungeon when I was captive from the wizard. Said, once I have finished with you, the final one, the Seal of the Wise Men will open. Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the Seal of the Seven Wise Men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the Seven Wise Men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? No! Yes, I do, because we're not doing that. Now, if you talk to them, you get secret dialogue. Meet the elder of the village and get the Master Sword. Link, be careful out there. I know you can save Hyrule. Well, let's open this. It's a heart. You found a heart container. Your heart level increased. Now you can absorb more hearts from the fallen enemies that you've slain with your sword because you're a terrible person. Yay! How do you contain a heart? I mean, I guess it's just in your chest cavity. I guess Link starts out with 4 hearts inside his body. That's the only thing I can think of. And it's the theme song that everyone knows, and we already have over 100 rupees. Not bad for a kid who decided to get up in the middle of the night and go murder everything. Not bad at all. Alright, so we have our goal, which is over there to the left in Kakariko Village, also known as the only village in the entire land of Hyrule, which is kind of sad. Hyrule is 1 castle and 1 village. That's it. I mean... okay, whatever, but in the next one, we will go talk to the old man and find out what he has to say, because he probably has something interesting to say, because everyone knows that old men are interesting, and they rule the world. So let's end on this happy sign note and see what it said. This way to Kakariko Village. You heard the sign. I'm just going to stand here, though, and wait for you, and if you want to see what's over there, you'll have to join me in the next one. I hope to see you then.